Now what we're going to do is look at the gradebook. So if you go to this top bar menu, you should have a gradebook button. If not, you also have it on the left toolbar. So if we click gradebook, it'll pull up a gradebook. Notice that it's pretty empty because I don't have any students enrolled. But once the students are enrolled, they will be listed on the side and then their scores will populate this gradebook table. So a few things that we can look at is, first of all, this GB settings, Gradebook Settings, allows you to set up some settings for the gradebook. So in particular, you can set up Gradebook Categories. So if you click the Add New Category button, you'll be allowed to add a new category. So this allows you to categorize your assessment scores. So maybe I want a gradebook category that will keep track of all of the homework for Module 2. So I'll name this category Module 2. You can look at these other options here. Usually the default options are pretty good. So maybe I'll just add one more category, Module 3. And then I'll hit Save Changes. Now I have two categories. So now that we have two categories, you'll notice that there's a category pull down right here. And so you can select, if we select Module 2, it'll show all assessments that are in the Module 2 category. Since I haven't set any of the assessments to Module 2 category, nothing is displayed. But if you were to set all of the Module 2 assessments to be this category, then only the Module 2 homework assessments would show in this table. Another thing you can do is export your gradebook. So you can export it to a file. One option is to export it to a Excel file if that's what you want to do. There's email options. I haven't been able to get those to work. I don't know if they actually work. Now if we go back to our course, I'm going to open up these two assessments that I've already put together. If you go to the settings and scroll down and find Gradebook Category. Now once you've set your gradebook categories, you can actually choose what category you want this assessment to be in. So this I'm going to put into Module 2. I'm going to save my changes, and I'm going to do the same for my other assessment. Now if I go back to the gradebook, I have two assessments in here in Module 2. So you'll notice that I have Module 2 pulled up, and it'll only put the two modules that are assigned to Module 2 in there. So this is nice if you want to look at all of the scores within Module 2. You can compute averages with this averages option, and I think it'll put a total on one of the sides if you wanted to. Another option you have is to click this grades button next to an assessment, and it'll pull up a report of the grades for this assessment. There's nothing there because I have no students in my course and nobody has actually done the assessment or attempted it. But once students are in there and working on it, you can actually pull this up and get kind of a report of just this assessment alone.